Yes.
I assume I still sit in my regular spot? or-
Yeah.
Okay.
Commissioner Mays, or Commissioner Cook not here today?
He's not here. He had another item that he could not get away from.
Okay.
All right, we'll begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, good morning. I am Commissioner Aaron Mays. On my left is Commissioner Bill Rippon. Commissioner Cook will not be with us today, so I'll be chairing the meeting for the first time ever. So bear with me. Okay, so today is May 3rd, 9 a.m. Madam Clerk, start us off, please.
Our first item is item 3, consent agenda.
Is there a motion?
I would move to approve the consent agenda.
Second. There's been a motion and a second. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed, motion carries 2-0. Next item.
Item 4, new business, A, County Clerk number 1, consider all voucher payments.
Commissioner, today we have vouchers totaling $2,421,567.22. A couple of highlights under that, under Equipment Fund to KDOT for $542,000 is for the Deer Creek Trail Extension. And then also under Solid Waste Recycling to Rarig Pacific for $29,975.40 is for new refuse carts. I don't have any questions about this. I would move for approval.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed, motion carries 2-0. Next item, please.
Item A2, consider correction orders.
I would move for approval of correction orders.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Those in favor say aye. Motion carries 2-0. Oh, sorry, those opposed. Okay, next item, please.
Item B, Parks and Recreation number 1, consider approval of request to solicit bids for a marquee sign with electronic message board at Hillcrest Community Center at an estimated cost of $20,000, utilizing a $7,500 City of Topeka Empowerment Grant with the department's portion to be paid through the 3R Fund.
Good morning, Commissioners. Tim Laurent, Parks and Recreation Director. As the clerk said, this is in partnership with the City of Topeka, and we will be paying for our portion out of our 3R Fund. But we did receive a grant through the city's empowerment program, which I think has been renamed since then. But I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have.
Any questions?
I have none. I'll move for approval.
I'll second. We have a motion and a second. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries 2-0.
Thank you.
Next item, please.
Item B2, consider approval of request to solicit bids for a park operations bucket truck capital improvement program project number 47 for fiscal year 2020.
Good morning, Commissioner John Boyd, Parks and Recreation. We are requesting to go out for bid for a bucket truck. Staff has done some extensive research. This is a pretty important piece of equipment. They have gone on site, they've talked to vendors, and put together a very extensive spec sheet, so I'd be happy to answer any questions.
Will this be replacing the old bucket truck?
It will.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I believe this was on our CIP last year,
Correct.
wasn't it? Yeah,
Yes.
so. Okay, is there a motion?
I'll move for approval.
I'll second. Motion's been made by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries 2-0.
Thank you.
John.
Thank you. Next item, please.
Item C, election office number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-176-2021 with Kansas Van and Storage Creaky Corporation for election equipment moving and delivery services for the 2021 through 2024 election cycles at an approximate total cost of $67,200 or the 4-year contract.
Commissioner Mays, Commissioner Rippon, my name is Mickey Bicknell. I'm an election manager in the election office. Commissioner Howell regrets he could not be here today. This is my first appearance at a commission meeting ever, so
Welcome.
please bear with me. First off, we'd like to request approval for a contract with Kansas Van and Storage for the 2021 to 2024 election cycles. The approximate cost $67,200 over the 4-year contract. That contract also does have additional 1-year renewals available.
Okay, any questions?
I have none.
Now, could you just expand on this? This is a contract for basically the movement of election equipment to polling places and
Correct.
such?
We load up the election equipment for the polling places on the Friday. It's kept at a secure warehouse with Kansas Van. It's delivered Monday morning before the election. They go back and they pick up in the same order on the day after the election to return to the office.
Okay, great. Is there a motion?
I'll move for approval.
I will second. So motion's been made by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries 2-0. Thank you. Next item, please.
Item C2, consider authorization and execution of contract C-177-2021 with Mainline Printing, Inc. for election ballot services and printing for the 2021 through 2024 election cycles at an approximate cost of $187,887.85 over the 4-year contract.
Commissioners, we are requesting approval for the contract for Mainline Printing to print our election ballots over the 4-year period of 2021 through 2024. Approximate cost is based on the last 4 years in our orders. $187,887. Any questions?
Any questions?
Is this competitively bid?
Yes, it was put out for bid. There were 2 bidders. The difference in cost was a penny per ballot. Mainline being local, literally across the street from us, we felt that that penny was, the security and the response time was much better.
All right.
I would tend to agree with you on that. I think going local is always better, especially they helped us out quite a bit by allowing us to use their parking lot last
Yes.
year for the drop box. And we've been using Mainline for several years now
Many years.
already, haven't we?
Yeah, as long as I've been here, which is 2012.
Yeah,
We've
and,
used them.
and we've evidently been pretty happy with their performance.
Absolutely.
So I would move to approve this.
I'll second.
Motion's been made by Commissioner Mays, seconded by Commissioner Rippon. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries 2-0.
Thank you.
Next item, please.
Item D, Human Resources. Number 1, consider authorization and execution of contract C-178-2021 with Willis Towers Watson for professional services related to health and benefits management with an 11% discount over the new 5-year term.
Good morning, Commissioners. Angela Lewis with Human Resources. We have partnered with Willis Towers Watson for the last 12 years for help with our benefits management, and as a strategic partner, they provide education and updates for us as well. This would be a 5-year term. We had been going year to year for a while, and they'll offer us an 11% discount. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have.
Any questions for
I
Angela?
have no questions. I'll move for approval.
Okay, I will second. Motion's been made by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries 2-0.
Thank you.
Next item, please. Thank you, Angela.
Item E, Health Department. Number 1, consider approval of request to solicit bids for the roof replacement to the J.P. Lewis building, which will include all labor, equipment, tools, and materials necessary for the installation of a new roofing system with walk pad at an estimated cost of $88,000, with funding included in the 2021 departmental budget.
Good morning, Commissioners. Teresa Fisher, Interim Director with the Health Department. As the clerk read, this is a request to go out and solicit bids for the roof replacement at our J.P. Lewis location. I did work with Betty. It was included in our budget. And then I also have, we have Don Bell, who is our facilities person at our Health Department buildings. And then Courtney Hucks is actually here today also. He helped write the specs that will be used for the proposal and the bid. So I'm happy to answer any questions you have, but if there's more detailed questions, Kurt is on standby to answer those questions.
Any
No
questions?
No. I'd move for approval.
I'll second. We have a motion made by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries 2-0. Next item, please.
Item E2, consider authorization and execution of contract C-179-2021, Amendment 3 to the agreement with the Kansas Department of Health and Environment, Division of Healthcare Finance, for grant funding in amount of $436,000 for outreach, prevention, and early intervention services with dollar-for-dollar matching funds from the Early Childhood Block Grant.
Good morning, Commissioners. Teresa Fisher, Interim Director with the Health Department. Before you today is a request to enter into a contract with KDHE. This would be for our third-year renewal with them. These are to access the Medicaid match dollars. These are dollars that we use to help fund our Nurse Family Partnership Program, which is our evidence-based home visiting program. We also then, what we do is we use the Early Childhood Block Grant dollars to match the funds. And our Early Childhood Block Grant dollars are part of the tobacco settlement money. So in turn, after this contract, then we are a pass-through agent for Kansas Children's Service League for their Healthy Families. So after this contract is approved, I'll be bringing forth a subsequent contract for them. Happy to answer any questions.
When do you anticipate that contract coming before us? Is that,
Hopefully within the next month.
okay. Any questions? All right, is there a motion?
I'll move for approval.
All right, I will second. Motion's been made by Commissioner Rippon, seconded by Commissioner Mays. Those in favor say aye. Opposed? Motion carries 2-0. Thank you, Teresa.
Commissioners.
All right, next item.
Item 5, Administrative Communications.
All right, we have an opportunity for anyone from the public or any county employees that would like to stand up and speak. Is there anyone wishing to speak? Seeing none, Commissioner Rippon.
I have nothing to report. I just messed around the yard this whole weekend.
I don't either. So we're going to give you guys quite a bit of your day back. So that was a very fast meeting. It's a good one for my first opportunity to do this. So we are adjourned. Oh, I'm sorry.
Executive session?
Executive sessions.
No.
We do not have a need for executive sessions. We are adjourned.
Thank you. Now you have.